Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it, guys. So today we are driving around a little bit on the VILKAS, the new APC/IFV/tank destroyer. Not really though, right? That is the main prize for the winter event happening right now. And guys, the question that I want to answer in this video is it worth it to keep this vehicle or to sell it? And to be honest, on the MatAWG I'm kinda already decided. I will be posting the video on it very soon after this video. But on the VILKAS I'm kinda divided, guys. There is some questions that I would like to maybe play a little bit more to actually answer. The thing is that, guys, this vehicle, although it can be very deadly, it has many flaws. Or not really flaws, but you need to be accustomed to actually use this type of vehicle. It's a vehicle that has a very short lifespan normally, because it has a very low amount of crew members, only 3, and then you basically have no armor, so you can get one-shotted very quickly, like really quickly, and together with that it's a very large target. So at the end of the day, you are kind of a weak target to get shot on. But that was kind of expected, right? But then you have the spike ERs, right? Which is supposed to be the main armament kinda against an MBT when you face an MBT. But the spike also has kind of a minimum range, and it's not really usable in like kind of close scenarios. This is kind of obvious as well, but the thing is that the majority of the maps that we see in War Thunder, they have a very short range of dealing with targets. So you will see in these early matches that I did that you can't really use properly the spike, and then the APF-SDS rounds in the gun, I mean, they can penetrate it, but the guy needs to be on its side if it's an MBT, right? So it's kind of a very unique vehicle. So on that regard, I think that's where I think I'm divided, because it can be very good. Is it going to dominate a match? No, probably not. It's not an MBT. It's nothing like that. So in a general sense, it's more of a support vehicle, if that even exists. And with that, I mean, it's not for everybody. So at one point it's like, yeah, it's a good vehicle, but is it worth to keep it? Not really though, right? But then you have the question to answer. If you sell the vehicle, would you get something better than this for you to actually grind Germany or whatever nation you want? So that's, I think, it's the question that you need to answer. There are some maybe some boxes that you need to tick, and maybe think about it before you actually sell this thing or keep it. The first one is, do you have the German tech tree researched? If you do you have, or if you don't, do you have a premium that you can use on it? Does he has like other vehicles that you can use with it? All these questions needs to be answered. If you say that you already researched at least at 10.0, 10.3, maybe it can be a very good aid for you to be a secondary spawn onto some of your leopards, for example. But if you don't, then I don't think it's really worth it to keep it, especially if you don't have a premium on the German tech tree, or even in other tech trees that you want to research. For example, maybe you're not really caring about the German tech tree, but you maybe want to research other tech trees. Then sell it and get the money, get a premium, and then you can actually get other vehicles with it. So this is always the question that you need to answer, right? I mean, as you can see, the spike can be a very deadly missile, and it can destroy basically everything, but it has this little thing about the range, and the armor is kind of bad. So as I said, it's kind of divided, as you're going to see over here. For example, sometimes it hits and then it doesn't destroy the target, but in this case I got lucky and the target kind of turned around after a track going you know, bad. So yeah, that's the thing that you have to answer for, guys. It's a good vehicle. Is it a match carrying? No, not by any means. Can you get a lot of kills? Yes, you can, but you know, as you see in this case, it's a very good example of the armor. I mean, I got one shot on the transmission and then I was already dead. I couldn't have the time to actually properly kill that Dardo, or to have the time to actually shoot at him. Maybe I was aiming poorly, and there is a part of me that feels that I'm not really used to these vehicles. You know, it's more of a sniper with a spike, at the same time that it's very fast, so you can get to very good spots to shoot your missiles. But then you already, I mean, you only have 4 missiles, and then you have to use your cannon that basically doesn't penetrate anything, that it's an MBT from the front normally. So I don't know, it's really like you need to have a personal opinion. You can see that in larger maps like this one, it can be a very, very interesting option to see, or to have as a sniper, right? Because the spike is a fire and forget missile, so you can actually even die and still get a kill. But still, I don't know, if I feel like it's not really worth it, even in these situations. As I said, it's a very good support vehicle, or a vehicle that you can use as a secondary one after you respawn. But as a primary vehicle, it would be not the greatest thing ever. So I don't know. I personally will keep it, but I guess it depends on you. Remember, guys, if you need a premium or something, anything like that, go for the sell. You know, get all the 10 stars, sell this thing, and get a premium that you really would like to see. Remember, guys, depending on how much money you can get on this in a sale, you can get some very decent MBTs at these BRs, which means that it will be a lot more competitive than this thing. A Leopard or anything like that can be a lot more competitive than this thing. So just remember that when you are deciding to keep this thing or not. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about the VILKAS? Did you play with it already? If you have it, are you considering buying it, or selling it, or keeping it? Let me know in the comments. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, bye guys, see you.